Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
No, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, there's a probing ball. Thuram. And here's Bale. And it's Makalele. Cantona. And Baggio. Kubo. Cantona. Good chance here! Oh, cracking effort.
Cantona certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Now it's Kubo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ah, that's a fine interception. Makalele running with the ball. And it's Kubo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, sweet feet. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
It's a promising position. I'll try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And here's the chance to counter. Cruyff goes looking wide. Takes aim and crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Batistuta. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And it's Roberto Carlos. Out towards the flank. Roberto Baggio. That's a good ball out wide. Pinches it off him. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Nice interception, well timed. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos finding himself in space. It's gone for a throw-in. Roberto Carlos delivered in, expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! And it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's a really well-measured ball. He's under a lot of pressure there. Knocks it out wide. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Goes for a shot! And here's Baggio. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Not a hint of offside here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22. Será
Madrid
sustituido
get the ball rolling in the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he skips past his man. Here comes the cross. In comes the corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Varane gets it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Zanetti. Kubo is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Cruyff! Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cruyff! It's a good-looking delivery. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Cantona, and he's intervened well there. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And they're quick to get it back. Just about up to the hour now. Tries to play it through. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff, this is promising. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti. Edmilson. And here's Cruyff. Flings it across. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Well read, nice interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Kubo. And they've got rid. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
I was going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard. And that has been knocked clear. Just eases him off the ball. That's a sharp pass. Seedorf. And it's Kubo. This is a promising build-up. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nagatomo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Cantona. Oh, nice touch. Nice physical challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Now it's Bale. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nagatomo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Forlan, and this is Batistuta. Cantona, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Adriano. Roberto Carlos. And a cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that is the last of the action. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result.
Signore e signori, benvenuti.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So things are underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Well, they can break here. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival, Rice. Rice proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite...
Cantona! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Header! But he's left disappointed.
Roberto Baggio is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mbappe. Shoots! So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, some tackle that. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Plays the return pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for options for movement. Maldini.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. That is lovely. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Batistuta. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Has crossed and he leaps for it. Harmlessly behind.
Inter certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Kubo.
Seedorf.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Against the crossbar. very nicely done. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Seedorf. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great vision. Oh, important interception. And he's managed to get rid.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Kubo. Lovely, now then. Mbappe, a player who needs no introduction. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's found support out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Seedorf. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta.
Ci
Seedorf.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
Cantona. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 22. Numero 20.
So we're off again.
Il numero 18.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Quality ball. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Showing good feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can.
Inter really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
No way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been some goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
He's had it taken off him.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9. Numero 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Vieira.
Numero 10. Messi.
Look at the space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodgers!
Il numero 24.
Gerrard.
Il numero 23. Hazard. Il numero 19.
Rodgers!
Il numero 14.
Inter Milan have it back and can go again.
L'affluenza di
Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are not
8.314
doing enough to
spettatori.
get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yamal is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Rodgers, that's been slipped through, thinks about the shot, and that is expertly dealt with. Seedorf to Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lampard, Rodgers. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. There they go, hunting in packs.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right...
Real chance! Well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come.
Gol per il Barcellona.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now he's running away. Rodgers has got himself a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He'll fancy himself from here.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Lampard! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Messi. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Into the last 5 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Batistuta chasing after it. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lampard.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's having a go! The whistle's gone and the game is over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Lampard venturing down the left. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's superb.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Messi, and he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Gerrard. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And he is deftly away.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Takes a shot! That was quite a hit. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Baggio. Vieira. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And he skips past his man. Kvaratskhelia. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nagatomo gets it clear. That's a good ball. And the pass is into... He's had a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Nagatomo.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Yeah, that works.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Nagatomo has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Oh, that's a waste.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Now it's Cantona. Can he get on the end of this? And Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Lovely feet. Oh, good take in a good area. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Baggio with the short one. Oh, there's a probing ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. He's in plenty of space here. They get a throw in. And here's Yamal. Foot in. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
The ball has bounced loose now. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Cantona. Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Barcelona have their second corner now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ball's gone out of play. Batistuta. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Ibrahimovic. Not the most convincing of passes. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19. Gerard.
So the action resumes.
Messi.
So neither side has yet broken through.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 15.
That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Baggio. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. Cafu. Now it's Batistuta. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Messi. He'll try from distance! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Lampard. It's a really well-measured ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's... Yamal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that has left him in a heap. Tries to dink it through. He's on his own! He's found some space. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Oh, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking to play him in. Heading backwards. Vieira does really well to win the ball there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, Vieira. El dorsal 18, Messi. El
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Dembele.
El dorsal 22 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 5,
Rui Costa.
el dorsal 13,
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
El dorsal 24,
Cruyff.
el dorsal 19, Bale.
Rui Costa. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Knocks it out wide. Beckenbauer played out towards the right wing. And here's Bale. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Rui Costa. And it's Cruyff. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Bale. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That'll be a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. They'll have one final crack at it. Nice bit of trickery. Threads one in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's had it nicked away. Roberto Baggio. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of...
It's Lampard! What a hit, what a hit! A rocket and some! A finish right from the top draw! control. He gave it plenty and some, crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Barcelona have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Bale. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Baggio. Desailly gets a foot in here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Batistuta. No way through there. Cruyff. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. And this is Roberto Baggio. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Who do you think goes for goal? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mackay actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not where it came from. Oh, good spread. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And here's Van Basten. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Scholes. Cross from Scholes. Oh, well played. Yep, it's a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. Cantona. Kimmich. Bergkamp. Ambitious ball here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's the chance to counter. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That ball looks a good one. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's Van Basten. Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Messi, that's destined for the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! Oh, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Basten. Messi has found the net here, of course. Cantona. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Save off! Not the most convincing of passes. Bergkamp. Van Basten, and that's another good win of the ball. And here's Batistuta. Now that looks a decent... It's Baggio! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cantona with the short one. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Alles, we're back.
Van Basten. That is good progress on the left. Now it's Diaz. Mackay receives it in a good position here.
Czemu on czekał?
Oh, what to stop. Had to be at his very best. Van der Sar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Baggio, who's set up one goal so far. Pass somewhat off target. Mackay, big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Roberto Baggio. Good ball over the top. Good read, needed to be. Flashes off greatly!
Nie wierzę.
Van Basten in the hunt and looking threatening. Rijkaard. Messi. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Baggio. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Messi. Messi. Here comes the cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Puścimy Kubo.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi, será reemplazado por el dorsal
Second
20.
period is underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponent.
That is Stuta!
Ale brameczka, pięknie.
No mistake. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Marcó en el
And
minuto
he stuck it
33.
away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Batistuta. In with the challenge. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Rijkaard. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. In towards the back stick. And the keeper beats it away. Scholes. Now this could be a chance. Mackay showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That pass has been well
Nie
intercepted.
wiesz.
Diaz.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And here's Van Basten. He's a sharp little ball here. Stood up well to him there. And it's Scholes. Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp!
Nie tak.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
To ja też.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
So we have movement on
el
both
dorsal
benches.
11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8. Drogba. El
Seedorf.
dorsal 15.
No, that's been intercepted.
Aj, sure.
Might want to be careful
No
there.
dobra.
Zanetti. Neatly clipped into space. A lot of space ahead of him. There's the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And this is Drogba. Oh, that's well spotted. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Picked out, and the shot! Superb from Lewandowski! A finish of true class! Back to within one! Interesting!
En el minuto 68.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a...
Messi!
Aha.
And that was struck with genuine force.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Drogba is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kurwa, no.
Zanetti goes sliding in. And the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper,
It's coming
and it could
through,
turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And that is expertly dealt with. And it's been hooked away. He shifted it to the flank. And he's straight offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's superb. And Messi! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
And it's Messi. That is good alertness. That's been cut out, well played. Looking to play him in. No way through. Howson threads one in.
No,
More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Super.
That has been knocked clear. And a shot! Oh, just like a
Sar
decent
stoi
finish.
tylko.
Looking for options for movement, and that could set him on his way.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's skewed away.
Habrá 4 minutos de
Kimmich
descuento.
is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get on the end of this? Distributed tidily. Pass is just off target. Van der Sar getting this one clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Kimmich pinches it off him. Well, that is one way to stop him. Howson with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that's that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to...